Guys, I didn't want to make this video. I usually try to be as professional as I can on this channel and save the deep, meaningful inflection for short, vague posts on social media platforms, but I just can't continue on without letting you know how I feel about this. So here it is. I miss Celebrity Paranormal Project, god damn it! Why VH1? How could you take it away from me? One season? What is that, some kind of joke? Are you trying to hurt me, VH1? Is this what you want? Will the blood of one more dead shark be enough to bring my baby back? Because I will do it, you son of a bitch. Do not tempt me. No, it's gone, shark. You have to accept it. It's not coming back. But it will be a dry day in the Atlantic before I let these corporate bastards take it away from me. So lucky day for you guys, because you get to see one of America's greatest forgotten accomplishments. So, Celebrity Paranormal Project. I'm sure most of you out there are very, very familiar with this pop culture icon, but just in case you're one of the unfortunate few who aren't, let me give you a bit of background on it here. You see, back in 2006, VH1 was a powerhouse in the realm of the reality show, pumping out masterworks that are still being talked about today, such as Rock of Love, I Love New York, and who could forget Flavor of Love?
20 women have gathered because they all have one thing in common. Their love for one very special man.
Ah, the golden age of entertainment. And during this renaissance of daytime television, an idea was born. No, Tony, you're not fucking hearing me. We need another season. If Flavor doesn't find love, then what's even the point? What are we even doing with this network? Fine, Flavor can have one more shot. But if it doesn't stick this time, he's getting married to Bridget Nielsen, and that is my final offer. That's fair. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, what else do you have for me? Tony, I think you're gonna like this one. I swear to God, Bob, if this is another matchmaking show... No, of course not. I know this network is about more than just setting up C-list celebrities to find love. Well, thank God. Now, what is it? It's called Celebrity Paranormal Project. Sounds interesting. So who are we in talks with? Jennifer Aniston? Tom Cruise? Christian Bale? Close! Fucking Gary Busey, Bob! What? He was great in Predator 2. That was like 10 fucking years ago. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Who even is this? What do you want from me, Tony? I tried to get Jennifer Aniston, but people like her have actual things to do. These guys are free all the time. I mean, I could always see what Flavor's doing. No. Green light. Cash you got now. Get out. And so television history was made in the form of 8 close to perfect daytime television epics. Why only 8, you ask? Well, that's because VH1 doesn't know a cash cow when it sees one. But I digress. Today, we are going to be exploring the first in this series, aptly titled In Sanatorium, because, and you're gonna love this part, they went to a sanatorium. Are you not excited? Me personally, I'm a skosh excited. So if you've never partaken in the sweet fruit that is Celebrity Paranormal Project, the show follows a certain formula. You get your team, comprised of some of the most well-known celebrities from around the globe, like this woman, Donna D'Arco, who was on Baywatch back in the day, as well as being the host of the very popular and interesting show, BattleBots, where you get to see tiny machines murder each other.
Daniel Freitas managing to keep Minotaur alive on one wheel! Are you kidding me?
We'll look back and regret this one day when they're sentient. Or how about Jenna Maraska, winner of Survivor, The Amazon, as well as, hosting Nearly Naked for a PETA commercial. You know you've made it in show business when one of the top 3 achievements of your career is a nearly naked poster with your boyfriend. Hashtag relationship goals, am I right? Then there's Takara Jones, aka
Miss Fabulous,
who fabulously stole our hearts in America's Next Top Model 2004 edition. That is, until, you know, we got about halfway through the season and they dropped her. But you know that old saying, what's better than 7th place? But what about the male celebrities, I hear you asking? Well, In Sanatorium certainly didn't lack in that category either. We had the always smarmy Hal Sparks, who could kick your ass apparently. I guess that's a relevant thing to know about him for this show. He was also in... Oh, fuck! He was in Spider-Man 2?
Cool Spidey outfit. Thanks.
They got the guy from the scene with the elevator? Are you kidding me? What did I tell you? Did this episode bring the heat or what? And who is that final silhouette there, I see you asking? Who could that mystery man with the well-coiffed hair and striking stance be? Well, that, my friends, is none other than Gary, the Ghost Man Busey.
My name is Gary Busey, and I came to Louisville on a mission that I know nothing about.
You see, while some of these people may be coming here with open minds to the paranormal, Gary's already a seasoned vet when it comes to this haunted shit.
I don't know what to expect, but I have been in a position where I've been to the other side after my motorcycle accident and my death after brain surgery.
So he knows the ins and outs of the game, as will become glaringly apparent as we go through this episode. Not only that, but he's also quite the ladies' man.
I want to give you a blessing of my energy.
All right. Oh, good. I
Come
need
here,
it.
Chakar. I want to give you a blessing of my energy, and my focus, and my ambition, and my love.
I think we all know who's taking the girls home after this episode. And it sure as hell isn't the dude who was on Queer as Folk. Sorry there, Hal. Better luck next episode when you're not competing with Professor Pickup here.
Tonight, you and your fellow team of paranormal investigators will be entering Waverly Hills Sanatorium, a hospital built in 1926 for the express purpose of fighting a tuberculosis epidemic that was sweeping across America.
So, the Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky. A hospital that's been called definitely haunted by Tina H of TripAdvisor, while others like Acaxiochitl say, ghosts made it fun for me this time. Truly a 4 out of 5 star haunt to kick things off for the series if there ever was one. If I was VH1, I would feel very good about the prospect of catching some ghouls on film. Also, let me rewind here a second and show you something.
We gave them ghost hunting equipment. We gave them until sunrise. And then we left them all alone.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but if there are only 5 people in this show with no crew, they must have set up a bunch of high-tech static footage cameras to pick up on these shots. Just saying.
I don't know what makes this place so haunted. I don't know why. Then maybe it's just all the energy from everybody that did die here.
I do know this is considered one of the most haunted places in the U.S., if not the world now.
Oh, I don't want to end on that note.
So blah blah blah, this place is haunted. We know all about that from the helpful folks over there at TripAdvisor. Uncertain suicides.
We're not sure if she hung herself or maybe someone else hung her.
Shadow people.
You will see one person, then another shadow, then another shadow.
Tuberculosis outbreaks.
During the height of the White Plague epidemic, patients died here at an average of 1 every hour.
Your standard spooky fare that any paranormal expert worth their salt will tell you is quite common. Ah! Shadow person! Shadow person! Happens to me personally, all the time.
Your mission tonight is to determine which of the 4 areas you will investigate is the most paranormally active. This area is called the Heart of the Haunting.
So after the explanations roll, it's time to pick teams. Haunt parties consist of a group of 2 celebrities, buckled down with the most high-fashion backpacks that would make even Ralph Lauren jealous. But how will they decide whose teams? Well, I think Gary actually has some pretty interesting ideas on it.
You know what we should do? We should put numbers in a sack.
This is our first mission, so pay attention. This is important.
Don't you fucking talk back to Gary Busey like that! Who the fuck do you think you are? What, you think you're king shit all of a sudden because of that Spider-Man appearance? I'll let it slide this time. But I got my eye on you, Sparky. And I'll tell you something. These eyes, they don't miss a damn thing.
The place where science fiction meets nostalgia.
Okay, you guys, grab the tools, grab your vest.
The ghost of early 1900s to the science fiction of what they could be.
Ghost Man Busey! What did I tell you, folks? He's got it all together. You need the inside scoop on out-of-body experiences.
I don't know what to expect, but I have been in a position where I've been to the other side.
you come to Busey. You need some spiritual advice on how to deal with haunted happenings?
Oh, I don't want to end on that note.
But go in there with the grace of God and have plenty of faith and know that Jesus is your Savior. You'll be fine.
No one knows better than Gary. Or maybe you need a little knowledge on what exactly tuberculosis is.
Tuberculosis was a disease. It was in the lung area.
It was a bacterial infection of the lungs and...
God damn it, Hal! What is this? Talk over Gary hour? When a man with teeth of that quality opens up his mouth, you shut the fuck up and let him finish. Ain't that right, Ghost Man?
Hey, thank you, Doc.
Ha! Good one. Doctor.
Hang on, Gary. Wait for your team member. Wait for your teammate. If the ghosts aren't there, believe me, Gary will be plenty weird enough.
I swear to God, Hal, I'm about to backfin that mustache right off your face if you don't quit giving Gary the sass. We are not here for your lip. We are here to see Gary wrangle us up some spooks.
Gary is a whole lot of personality, and you feel like he's seen ghosts a million times, so I don't want him to steal my ghost mojo.
You see that, Doctor? Jenna gets it, and I'd suggest you remember that. Anyways, so Jenna and Gary form the first ghost hunting squad, tasked with heading up to the 4th floor to room number 4, home of not one, but 2 ghosts, Elizabeth Beecher and Jane Ann Hurley. Apparently, Jane died, and Elizabeth saw her ghost, then died herself many years later, proving that you don't have to die gruesomely, or even interestingly, in order to be a ghost.
We're at door number 4 and it's already open for us.
It should have been closed, so that's interesting.
It is
Open.
Oh, come on! Ease us in here! I'm not looking for a heart attack right out of the gate! Kicking us off with a door being open that should have been closed? I mean, how are you even gonna raise the bar from that? Oh, damn. Out already. Wait a minute. But that door was... There's something going on around here, and I will get to the bottom of it.
How you feeling?
Pretty scared.
Aw, you feeling a little freaked out there, Jenna? Well, I know what'll cheer you up. Gary, would you kindly?
Enter the 4th floor hallway, turn left.
There you go, honey. Let Papa Gary kiss those mean old ghosties away.
Jenna, like Elizabeth Beecher, sit on the bed with your back against the headboard. Gary, turn your thermal camera on and scan the area for any signs of paranormal activity.
A thermal imaging camera? What's the sense in lugging that thing out here? From what I've come to understand, the best way to get in contact with a ghost is to play with a Ouija board at 3 a.m. for 2 minutes before your stuffed Elmo doll gets possessed. But then again, this was back in '06, back before we'd made such strides in paranormal research here on the internet. Gosh, it's like watching caveman take their first steps to discovering fire.
See some heat in the next bed.
He sees what?
It's in 2 beds away.
That is really freaking me out. Oh my God, what was that?
Yeah, wait a minute. What was that?
Oh my God, what was that?
Huh. Sounded to me like a sound effect, but then again, it's been a while since I brushed up on my ghost speech.
I'm hearing lots of weird things around me. I don't want to be in here by myself.
Honey, nothing's gonna hurt you. Nothing.
Okay.
So after a bit of investigation, the team decides to kick it up a notch and bring back the ringer to give Jenna some time to shine in the room alone. And might I say, few things in this world can calm me down, like Gary Busey covering up his light to make the room even more pitch black while telling me everything's gonna be okay.
Nothing's gonna hurt you. Nothing.
Soothes me to the tips of my fins and back. I tell you, there is something not right about that goddamn door. It's open when it's supposed to be closed. It's closed when it's supposed to be open. It's like we're living in Bizarro world here. Jesus Christ! Fuck you, door demon!
Gary, how was it out there?
I've been in situations like this before, out of my body in different areas. That is very, very immensely haunted.
Let me just be very clear with my words when I say this. When Gary Busey tells you that a place is haunted, you leave. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. When Gary Busey tells you that a place is very haunted, it was a mistake to even take your first steps into the building. When Gary Busey tells you that a place is very, very haunted, you don't even collect your equipment before you sprint as far and as fast away as you possibly can. But when Gary Busey tells you that a building is very, very immensely haunted, well, chances are you're already a walking ghost puppet at that point.
I need to get out of here.
Okay, hang on.
Hold on. Let her. Yeah, she might be.
Talk to Takara, don't tell me what to do.
So as Jenna begins to flip out, tensions rise, and Takara decides it's time to get a little snippy with the main man.
Let her. Yeah, she might be.
Listen, honey. One does not simply shush Gary Busey without repercussions. I'm just warning you. Don't push your luck here.
You tell me what to do.
Shut up. Shut up right now. Shut up.
No, I'm not shutting up. I don't want to be in this room anymore.
Shut the
Hey, shut up, Gary. Don't talk to me like that, and don't come over here.
Jesus Christ, Takara! What are you thinking? Talking to Gary like that, I told you not to push him. Did I not say that there would be repercussions? Look how awkward you've made this ghost hunt for poor Donna. You even got Hal to shut up. I tell you what, Takara, when we need somebody to mispronounce tuberculosis,
Forgive me, but I don't know what tuberculosis is. What is that?
we'll come to you. But until then,
Shut the
Guys, there's a red ball, a little kid's ball in the hallway that wasn't here when we came in.
I bet some of you didn't think Gary was serious when he said this place was very, very immensely haunted. Well, do you believe him now?
We're at door number 4 and it's already open for us.
How about now?
Oh, see,
Or how about now?
guys, there's a red ball, a little kid's ball in the hallway that wasn't here when we came in.
Listen, I know what the folks over there at TripAdvisor said. This place is a fun time, worth the money and all that, but they didn't come here with the Ghost Man. Beacon to all the paranormal activity the ghost realm can possibly muster. And you know it's all real. I mean, after all.
I'm at the front door.
Jenna!
Get out the way.
The fourth floor is supposed to be the most haunted floor.
It
It is.
So after Jenna gets back to base camp, it's time for Hal and Takara to enter the asylum. And what a wonder team they make. Hal with his little sarcastic quips, and Takara with her blatant disrespect of Gary's incredible grasp on the paranormal. I'm sure no one is hoping that they'll get bitch slapped by a ghost or anything like that.
One of the most common hauntings seen at Waverly Hills is what the locals refer to as shadow people, moving shadows that appear in doorways and halls. It is believed that the shadow people are the countless souls of patients who died here, unable or unwilling to move on.
I'll go up to the 5th floor.
Have fun.
Tagara, you will investigate sightings of shadow people in the 4th floor hallway.
You know, I've actually heard quite a few times that splitting up is the best way to survive a horror movie. Nothing ever seems to go wrong when you're all alone in a haunted, abandoned building. Timmy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Did that ball just roll on its own? Hal, I don't want to startle you now, but abort the fucking mission! Get your happy ass out of that chair and back to the control room! I knew this was a bad idea. Do the words very, very immensely haunted mean nothing to you people? This is not a game, even if it is played with balls. Ah!
Whoa.
What's going on?
Somebody ran across the doorway near 502.
What does it look like to you?
Small, like a child's shadow.
No fucking way. You know, actually, I should have expected this result. I mean, for one thing, you brought Gary. Dude's like ghost catnip, so of course you're gonna get some freaky stuff. But then, on top of that, you brought 4 other massive celebrities to the party. You name me one ghost that hasn't seen Baywatch, or tuned into America's Next Top Model, or cracked open a magazine to check out nearly nude PETA ads. It all makes sense now. This is the key to paranormal research. Ghost Adventures ain't out here filming proof of this caliber. I think it's time we change that.
You're not scared of the dark?
No. Kids get scared of the dark because it's the fear of the unknown. There's nothing there tonight that's not there during the day.
Oh, isn't that cute, VH1? Now you're ragging on Gary. I see the subtle don't trust Gary vibe that you're putting off, and I don't appreciate it. As for Donna, good for her. Finally a contestant with a little backbone, and none too soon. I mean, so far, Gary's the only one with any spine in this adventure, and it's a bit disheartening, I must say. So it's good to see that we have another tough cookie in the bunch.
Donna, say something. There's something right there.
Okay, well, that did not last very long.
It's a very strange silence that I'm living in right now. It's a silence that has a lot of activity, noise in it, from a zone that I don't live in on this earth. Everyone should be required to do this.
Look, I know we've had some fun in this video, but when a man lays down a statement with that much depth to it, you kind of just gotta sit there and think on it. There is a lot to unpack in that. Loud silence, that's like a level 100 metaphor game that he's got going on there. And the second part, look, we elected Donald Trump, former reality TV show star, as President of the United States, and personally, I think Gary should be next. And before you say anything, just picture this. Government-regulated, mandatory ghost hunting. Now, if that isn't an election-winning campaign promise, I don't know what is.
I heard sounds that were like a mechanical tiger, and it felt graceful there, and relaxed there, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically.
I heard sounds that were like a mechanical tiger. Sounds like a mechanical tiger. Hey, McFinn, your car sounds like a mechanical tiger. I bet this concert is gonna sound like a total mechanical tiger. Nope. I don't have the balls to pull that off in everyday conversation. But Gary the Ghost Man Busey, ladies and gentlemen. Kids, if you have not selected a role model at this point, please, please, please consider Gary. I am begging you.
Okay, it's 5th floor then, even though I think it's the 4th floor hallway.
Yeah, let's do that.
So after a pretty meh final two-party mission with Jenna and Hal,
Oh, God. I feel literally nauseous and dizzy.
And I feel like totally sick.
we head into the heart of the haunting for the final mission involving all 5 members.
We open the door to the world beyond.
We're called to a spirit trapped in this place.
Enter me now through this token from your past.
So after laying out the channeling scroll, it's time to get down to business and see who's down for a paranormal jam session. And considering how much activity we've seen so far, I'ma say Hal got stuck with the short end of the stick getting the conduit position.
That was right there.
Practically was on us.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, come on, you spineless wusses. If I was in that circle, I'd kick that ghost. Ah! Boo. Anyways, that's the video, guys. Like it, don't like it, let me know. I made this video because for some reason, I absolutely love this show. It's fake as all hell. I don't believe for one iota of a second that anything like Hal's ghost shadow or the ball rolling happened, but I just love it. Always have. But yeah, they made 8 shows in the series. I may do another one of these eventually if you guys enjoy this. But yeah, this is my Halloween thing, so Shark Pride for life, bruh.